Hey, what's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live right here on the industry's most wanted, you see it, podcast.
Industries most
Podcast.
wanted.
Boom. Listen, I got a beautiful guest checking in tonight, looking all lovely. I see you. So let us see all that beautifulness. Shout out to Mugs checking in. How you doing, my love?
I am fine. Thank you for having me.
Of course, it's a pleasure. Thank you for being here. You know, if it wasn't for music artists like yourself who are out there on their grind, I wouldn't be able to do what I love. And so, thank you for being here tonight. But without further ado, introduce yourself and tell us where you're from.
I'm Mugs International. I'm from Chicago. VS.
Yeah.
I'm in Philly now, but I'm from Chicago.
Okay, so you from Chicago, born and raised. Until about what age were you in Chicago?
Like 24, something like that.
Okay, so you spent a good portion of your life. Let's take it back. What was it like growing up in the Chicago area for you?
Oh wow. I mean, it was quite interesting because anybody that knows Chicago know that it's full of gangs and different activities. But it was good because I got to learn unity and everything, and teaming up with people and getting things done. So it was really nice. And you know
Absolutely. So, being in Chicago, growing up out there, did that influence you at all to want to do music, or was it somebody or something else?
I would say Chicago had something to do with it, but ultimately I think doing music is already in my soul. Like it's just something that I've been doing since I was young, like writing poetry and things like that. So Chicago had a good influence on it because, Chicago is just that Midwest. It's got that down south type thing. And, we step a lot there. I'm heavy stepper. So yeah, I would say, yeah, it had a lot to do with it.
Most definitely. That's dope. And yeah, absolutely. I had the pleasure of interviewing a producer out of Chicago about 2 months ago. He goes by the name of Fireman, and he was one of the originators of the drill sound, the drill production. Yeah. And it was just dope to be able to sit down and him really break it down, the culture of, not just, Chicago, but, the drill culture and everything, and how it's like took on a life of its own and everybody's doing it everywhere now. So is drill music something at all that you're into?
Um, Not really. No. I mean, no.
No, it's not for you. Understood. So you're out in Philly now, you said.
Yeah. I'm
What
not
took you to Philly?
well, I was working with Clark Kent. I was working with Daryl Williams. I came out here because I was what did I come out here? No, I'm just playing. I came out because I was working with Big Demi. And he was doing a lot of work for Jay-Z and Foxy Brown and Beanie Siegel. And when they heard me in Chicago, they asked me who did I want to work with, and it was him. So he was in Philly. And I was scared to move up New York because, that's a big switch. So I just came to Philly instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Philly, there's so much talent that comes up and through Philly, man. Like over the years, Philly has produced superstars. So I think it's a great city that you tapped into. Are you enjoying being out there on the music tip?
Um, well, in the beginning, yeah. So as you know, music has took a different toll. Like it's not the same as it was, 10 years ago for rappers.
A
I mean,
100%.
everything changes and that's good, but it's just like Philadelphia kind of like, I'm not gonna say it fell off, but it was more unity here. Like
Yeah.
all rappers were more like friends. It was Major Figures, it was the Ram Squad, it was like a bunch of rappers, and all of them we would go to Larry Gold's studio and freestyle. So it was a big thing, and it was better then, like because everybody like the energy was there. But
Yeah.
it's like more everybody doing their own thing. So
Yeah, it's
yeah.
become more segregated, and we definitely need to get back to that unity within the culture of hip hop, and no matter what city we're in, because I do see that happening a lot, is where people kind of become with their own little cliques, and there's not a lot of unity within it. Do you see yourself staying in Philly?
No, no.
She said that quick. She said no, no, ma'am.
I be in Jamaica, like I'm Jamaican as well. Like my father is Jamaican, so I'm always. That's why they call me international because I'm always somewhere else. Like in the country, out the country. I'm somewhere,
Yeah,
but I've been here already so long. I'm just ready to like go somewhere different now.
absolutely, most definitely. Would you move to Jamaica?
No, I already have a house there. I
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't want to live there either. I don't even know where I want to live. I just want to live somewhere where it's more peaceful.
Yeah. Listen, I'm with you, sis. When you figure it out, let me know because I'm gonna be your neighbor.
Oh, they got something called the Blue Zone. You ever heard of that?
I haven't. Put me on game.
Well, the Blue Zone is like I think it's like more the Mediterranean. It's where people go and they don't get sick. Like they live a
Mm.
long time because they eat good and they never get sick. So they don't have crime like that, and it's like it's a better environment. So I want to go somewhere like that.
I do too, absolutely, and I
But I
love
don't
it.
have rappers there.
That's okay, girl. We can be farmers. We'll grow our own food and we'll eat healthy and we'll live for a very long time and stay away from all the hustle and bustle. I'm with that.
Yeah.
That
But
is
I want us to as music, like I would like the unity to come back.
absolutely. Let's talk about that a little bit more. You've been doing music for a while. Outside of the unity itself, what would you like us to get back to? Like, we got to get back to the basics on some stuff. Social media has taken stuff way left field. What would you like to see come back?
Integrity. Integrity. Um some things I don't know if we should talk about in our song. Like I could say anything, but I won't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I care about, the generation under me. So some of the stuff that we saying and we letting escape from our lips is like too trifling when it come down to music and women. That's the part I don't like.
Yeah.
I, it's cool for men because they always get to do what we don't do, you know, and it's accepted. But I don't think that women should be like so overtly,
Vulgar.
yeah.
Yeah.
Only thing, like I love the fact that there's so many women in the industry right now, but I don't like, it's so many things as women that we could talk about and go over. I don't like the fact that we talking about some things that should be like in a porno movie.
I agree. I agree 100%. I'm an OG. I came from an era before that, like when we had the Foxy Browns and Lil Kims, and the list goes on. There's so many dope artists that they were still, you can be sexy without being vulgar and just so much like dirtiness in your music per se.
Yeah, well,
Keep it a lady.
yeah, well, Little Kim and them wasn't still. They was sexy, but they wasn't going hard like now. And even if it wasn't, even if we are in a different era, it's still like when I turn on a European station, I don't hear that kind of music.
Yeah.
I don't hear that from nobody but us. So why? I want to know, is that all like that we have to talk about? I mean, well, I'm not going to say that. I know what I need to do and what I'm going to do. So I'm bringing something totally different to the table.
Absolutely. Do you think that social media had a lot to do with the way the music has transitioned?
Of course, I think social media got a lot to do with how everything is transitioned. I mean, like it's good and it's bad because like look at us, look at now, look how we can intertwine on here, and we couldn't do
Yes.
it first. So now it's easy for us to move things faster, and things like that. But on another level, I think it did mess up a lot of things. Yes.
Absolutely. So it's safe to say that you would still be involved in the music industry if social media didn't exist.
Oh, of course, because like music don't have nothing to do with social media. Music is just music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked that question because a lot of these young artists I that I encounter and have conversation with, they rely solely on social media. And I try to tell them, man, it's so much bigger than that. You have to get out here and get in the streets and shake hands and kiss babies. And that's where you're going to build your real deal core fan base, is outside of social media.
Right. I mean, like, I don't even really understand how social media took over. Like, I don't know how this even happened, but like I said, it has its perks, and then like everything else, it has its downfalls. So I think all we need to do is know how to use it and navigate around it.
Absolutely. It could be a beautiful tool. Like you said, how we're able to intertwine with each other. On that side, it's a positive, beautiful thing. But then there's other people out here clout chasing and just doing weirdo stuff to get attention just for a few likes. And that to me is degrading to the culture.
Yeah, it is, and I just honestly, I'm just tired of it. I
Yeah.
I want to see a change. The reason I'm doing this is because I want people to know that they can do what they want to do. Like, do what you want to do with integrity.
Yes.
And even if it's gangster, it still can be integrity. Even if it's whatever, it's just have some integrity.
Absolutely, most definitely. What is keeping you, with all these changes that are happening in the industry, what's keeping you motivated to keep going in the industry?
Honestly, people call me in the industry. They call me back into this. Like I own properties. I do. I have a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Like I was called back into this honestly because I feel like people is tired of hearing just bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Absolutely. So let's talk about some of your music. If you had to take a guess, how many songs would you say you have released out there on the digital platforms?
mm, maybe like 20.
Okay, so you got a nice amount.
Yeah, over this time. But like I said, I wasn't really keeping up with it. I'm so busy on the grind. Like I write all my own music. And
Yeah.
I do this. So I'm so busy on the grind that I don't really, I haven't really been focused on getting all of that computer stuff down. I'm just
Yeah.
to that part. Because I've been writing, I wrote for people, I've been doing a lot of different things pertaining music as well. So
Yeah.
I'm just now getting to the level that I can see you and say, yeah, what's up?
I know that's right. So all of the music that you have out there, you've written all of it, meaning that you don't get in the studio and freestyle. You actually write everything
Oh,
before
no,
you get to
no,
the
wait.
studio.
No, I do freestyle.
You do freestyle? Okay.
That too. The last matter of fact, the song the single, that I'm okay. That was mostly a freestyle
Okay.
because, as you know, or I don't know if you know, Oskino from State Property, he was originally on that song first.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
So I guess they wanted me to do it as a comeback to his or whatever, but it was mostly a freestyle for me. I don't know if he wrote his or not, but
do you
I
enjoy writing though? Is that something that you will do from time to time?
love writing. Like I love writing, even though I love freestyling, but I love writing. I love writing too.
I think writing is like whether it's writing music or journaling, it for me has become like a mental therapy. Like I get to
Of
pour
course.
my thoughts and my emotions into a piece of paper.
See, that's my thing. I'm glad you touched on that because that's one thing I don't like about social media because people just they don't write, and writing has a lot to do with your cognition. Writing is everything. That's why I won't stop writing because at the end of the day, you need to write. Everything. You're not using your hands. Like, what do you think will happen?
Absolutely. I mean, even in school now, they're not even teaching the kids how to write in cursive no more. I'm like, dang, like pretty soon they ain't going to teach them how to write at all. They're going to put a tablet in front of them or a computer and say, get busy.
No, they already doing that.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, they already doing that. But what's remarkable is we was just in Curacao, and none of the kids had phones. Nobody had a phone. Nobody. It was like bizarre. We walking around and everybody's just like singing. It was actually kids like 19 and 20. They were outside singing songs together. I haven't seen some. I don't know. It was so odd to me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because we haven't seen that in a long time, but that's beautiful though, because that's the type of generation I grew up. Our entertainment was playing outside, hanging out with our girls, riding our bikes, throwing rocks at each other. That's the type of stuff we did for fun. You know what I'm saying? Now it's totally, totally different. Are you working on like an album at all? Or
Of course,
let's talk about it.
that is my main thing. Like that was just a single, and I have my album that should be done by the end of this month.
Okay.
And I just love so far. I gotta tell you, I got a couple songs that I'm just in love with on there. Like I can't wait till it's done so that I can just present it to the world because it kind of like give you that old flavor, not old, but like the original hip hop, but now, like so
Absolutely. I say that a lot. Like I'll hear a song that to me it takes me back to the old school hip hop with a modern twist on it.
right.
And
Yeah,
I love, love, love that. So that's what the album is going to consist of. Is there a title for it yet?
no, because
Still working on it?
I'm still working on songs, and I might get another song that I like more than the other four that I love so much. So I'm still working on it. Yeah.
Okay, understood. Do you know about how many tracks you're anticipating for the album?
I'm only gonna do like 13.
Okay, okay, that's a good solid number. Most definitely.
Yeah, no, that's a massive number.
Production wise, who are some producers that you're working with on the album?
Let's see. So far, I got damn, what is this? Well, No Rap gave me 2 songs already. Uh,
Okay.
the production, I've been getting beats from like quite a few people. I got
Yeah.
I've been getting beats from so many people. I don't even.
It's hard to keep up. I know because they're probably always sending them to you in your email and
That's
DMing you and.
from so many people. But I had a Don Will. I don't know if you. I had Don Will. He did a couple tracks for Jay-Z. I have composer. He a Jamaican producer.
Okay.
He's done quite a few things too. I had a couple people.
So let me ask you this: being that you are Jamaican, are we going to hear any of your Jamaican roots incorporated into the album?
Absolutely. You know,
Talk to us. Give us that little accent real quick. That island.
Vibes Cartel. I don't know if you are you familiar with Vibes Cartel?
I'm not. Put me on game, baby.
What? He's like the Jamaican Michael Jackson.
Okay.
And not even just Jamaican. He's world boss. They call him world boss.
So give me a little bit.
He's in jail now, but I did a song with him that I absolutely love. And who else did I get from that culture? Let's see. I don't know who else I'm gonna use, but whoever the top person is, like maybe Skilly Bangs or a Valiant, somebody like that. In that,
Okay.
those are like some top people. But you know,
That's dope. So we can anticipate the album to release sometime before the end of this year.
of course, definitely.
Yep.
And I don't want to make nobody wait too long because you know, after that single, and we have the game, in what is it called? In what is it? 2K, the 2K game.
Oh yeah.
So that song is on that 2K game.
Wow.
Yeah, that I'm okay song. So
That's big. Congratulations on that. You out here doing big things. She said, "Don't play with me. Don't play with her, y'all." That is.
yeah, I'm working. I'm working.
What about videos? Are you going to shoot some visuals for some of the songs?
I just shot one the other day for that same one, and it's the second time because we shot the video before, and then it's like we didn't use it. Now I just decided I would shoot my own. And
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So y'all should be seeing that by next week.
Okay, yeah, and that's important. Like when you put that visual out, you got to really feel it. Like you got to be feeling everything about it. So I understand sometimes you got to redo it to get exactly what you want.
Yeah, I didn't really mind the first one, but you know, we wanted to redo it, and I wanted to redo it because I wanted to be the way I want it to be. So now
Yes.
I want it to be, and it's good. You know.
Absolutely. Do you have other things in the works that you're working on that intertwines with what you currently got going on, like other business ventures, things like that you can talk about?
I got a young artist. She's Jamaican, and I want to push her. Her name Nunu Ranks. And
Okay.
yeah, so I got a couple young artists that I'm, you know, cultivating right now too.
Are they in Philly?
No, they all over, mostly Jamaica. One of them, she's in Philly, but the other two is Jamaica.
Got you. Understood.
That's where my record label, you know, I have my own record label. So I launched it out of there.
Nice.
And then I had a song too that you was asking me about different, you know, you like what? I forgot what you asked me, but it was one that was #2 on the BBC charts for a while.
Okay. Okay, that's dope. That's really dope. Like you really out here making big power moves, you know what I'm saying? And I love it. Shout out to the fellas, but I love to see when women are empowered in doing that because, you know, a lot of women don't get that type of love, especially from other women. So shout out to you, baby, for doing your thing. And
shout out to you for, you know, doing your thing too, because right now we need to, you know, we need to refer each other. Like we always need to support each other. And that's like big. I love, like I said, I love the fact that all these women, all these young girls, and all the women that's doing music right now, I loved it. You know,
yes.
I just wish that it was a little more, you know, creative.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's what you're here for. You got to change the narrative, show these young females how to do it.
Yeah, damn right.
She said, "You damn right. You better believe it." Yes, ma'am. So we're gonna get into this record and check it out. It's called "I'm Okay." Shout out to DJ Norap. Is he featured on the record?
Yeah, he's singing in the background.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
And shout out to everybody checking in. I see people checking in right now from Facebook. We got Twitter, we got Twitch, we got YouTube. We live streaming all over the place. Before we check out the record, where can people follow you at on your social platforms?
So on Facebook it's Mugs Lord, and everything else is Mugs International. Instagram, TikTok is Mugs International.
Where did the name Mugs come from?
It was originally making underground shit, and
Okay.
so I was like, well, just Mugs, right?
Mugs, yeah. I like it though. It's dope. It's a dope name. You hey, don't she mean mugging on y'all. I'm just saying. Don't cross her.
That's it. Is making underground shit, but I'm making more than underground shit. So
Yes, you making big moves, man. Anybody you want to show some love to, shout out to that's supporting the movement?
DJ Norap, I want to shout out Rob, Run, Corleone. I want to
Yes.
the whole Chicago, the whole Philadelphia. I want to shout out everybody that's listening to this right now, and I want to shout out the whole Jamaica and England too.
I know that's right. Listen, this is what I want you to do though. For everybody tuned in, I just want you to say something with that sexy island accent. Come on, baby, give it to me. You're gonna give me chills.
Oh, my voice deep, but what I deal with? I don't like. I don't, you know my voice. You know my voice is deep. Don't you?
It's an island thing, you know.
We're not doing it right now.
We'll come back to that another time. Most definitely. Anything else that you want to make sure people know what you got going on or in tune with before we check out the record?
I just want them to look out for that video that should be out next week. I want them to look out for the album, which you ain't even got to look hard because you're going to see it. You know what I mean? And you're going to feel it and hear it too. So I just want y'all to, just be careful out here and just look out for the album.
Absolutely. Is the video dropping on your YouTube channel?
Everywhere. Like, I mean, it'll be on there too, but
yeah, so they can check it out everywhere. So just make sure you follow her on Instagram. That way you can keep in tune with where the project's going to be, where the video is going to be. That's probably the best way for them to keep in tune with you.
I dropped a little snippet of it on my Instagram and on Facebook today, but I ain't really want to give them too much. Just a little snippet to let them that it was there. So, for all of y'all that seen it, don't worry yourself. You'll see the rest of it later, all right?
I know that's right. Well, we're about to get into this record. I appreciate you taking some time tonight. Listen, if you ever come out here to ATL, please let me know. I would love to have you come do this with me in person. It would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to come out there. I'm going to be in Chicago in the next 2 weeks, and that's not far. So I'll let you know, however.
Please, absolutely. So without further ado, go ahead and introduce the record for us.
It's I'm Okay, featuring DJ Norap.
Let's go. It's your girl, TampaMystic, industry's most wanted.
Industry's most wanted.
I'ma keep on making money, baby, just know I'm okay. Even if I take a loss, baby, I'm okay. I'ma keep on making moves, baby, yeah, I'm okay. I'ma keep on grinding cool with my crew, yeah, okay. I'ma keep on making money, baby, just know I'm okay. Even if I take a loss, baby, I'm okay. I'ma keep on making moves, baby, yeah, I'm okay. I'ma keep on grinding cool with my crew, yeah, okay.
Bad girls don't care. We know life ain't fair. Tell the boy to go fuck off. He not worth my hair. My Maserati moves. Can't I play a player? Check, yeah, check. Quickly up in the air. I was all on your heels. Now I'm.
You got that sexy voice. Damn.
Feelings for you. Now you know how it feels. Missing the way that I love you. Wishing it wasn't real. You on your way to the block. I'm on my way to Brazil. Me and mix shit, I'm at a bag. My money long, I don't have to beg. Quality control. Again, all of my Benz is bad. You cheat, I cheat too. Yeah, all of my men be bad. Everything alright, okay, cool. No reason to be mad.
I'ma keep on making money, baby, just know I'm okay. Even if I take a loss, baby, I'm okay. I'ma keep on making moves, baby, yeah, I'm okay. I'ma keep on grinding cool with my crew, yeah, okay. I'ma keep on making money, baby, just know I'm okay. Even if I take a loss, baby, I'm okay. I'ma keep on making moves, baby, yeah, I'm okay. I'ma keep on grinding cool with my crew, yeah, okay.
You used to move me, really and truly. Now I just watch your moves. You just a movie. You was all on my arm, like my bag, like my Gucci, my Louis. Now it's gossip on the street, everywhere, ha, he. I'm cool with that if you cool with me. Take a fool to love, ain't no fooling me. All I know is get it. Flip it, don't split it. You talk the talk, you didn't walk the walk. You so like my kitten. I can't believe I fell for that. That you had me smitten. All right, okay. All right, you do you. Never will I stop my name. I'd rather cry in the Maybach than go and laugh on the bus back. Listen, bro, you can trust that. Off my shoulder, I dust that. We was good together. I am great apart. I'm a whole galaxy. You was just a star. Either way it go, I'ma stay on top. It's gonna be what it be. Que sera, sera.
I'ma keep on making money, baby. Just know I'm okay. Even if I take a loss, baby, I'm okay. I'ma keep on making moves, baby, yeah, I'm okay. I'ma keep on grinding cool with my crew, yeah, okay. I'ma keep on making money, baby, just know I'm okay. Even if I take a loss, baby, I'm okay. I'ma keep on making moves, baby, yeah, I'm okay. I'ma keep on grinding cool with my crew, yeah, okay.
Listen, that record is so fire. Like, you absolutely did your thing. Both you guys, shout out to DJ Norap. First of all, I love the tone of his voice on that, how he projected it. And sis, like, you have a sexy voice. I like the sound of your tone, how you delivered it. You're getting fire emojis in the chat right now. They throwing up the flames. Sis, like, it gave me chills because that just really, like you said, it took me back to like the hip hop that I fell in love with, but it has that current sound to it. Like, wow, what a great record.
Thank you. Like I try to stick to the subject when I'm writing my songs, and that's what the song was about. But I'm just glad that you had the opportunity to hear that before you hear some of the other things, and then people can see that it's so much, like it's so much different styles. Like I don't just do one type of music. Like,
yes. It's important to be versatile. You have to have a little bit of something for everybody.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm
excited for you. I can't wait for the album now. Like, come on, hurry up and drop the album today. Drop the video right now.
Like, honestly, I just want everybody to know, like, I want all these women to know, no matter what, like, you should do whatever you want to do. Like, just do what you got to do. Follow your dreams. Don't give up. Don't care what nobody say. Just work hard and do what you need to do. And just make your dreams come true, or whatever you want to do. Just don't stop. That's all I want to tell them.
Absolutely. That's a beautiful gem to drop on them, because people need to hear that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know we're not supposed to stop, but oftentimes we need to hear it from other people to keep us motivated. So thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, and it's not no limit to what, like, it's not a limit to goodness, or, you just need to do what you do. Like, I think that should stop. I think people should stop trying to judge people, so crucially. Like, let people just do what they do. And then you either like it or you don't. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why
100%. I was thinking about something last night before I went to bed. I was like, no matter how good we're doing, no matter how good we look, there's always going to be something somebody's going to have something to say.
Yeah.
So you might as well just go ahead and do you, because they're going to talk about you whether you're doing good, bad, or in between. So just do you at the end of the day.
Yeah. So basically, we got the same message. Just be happy. Do you and be happy. Because, I mean, life is short. We just got to do what we need to do now. And stop being so critical.
Absolutely.
Because I don't care. You see how I got on here?
Oh, you looking good, sis. Come on now. You know you look good. Hey.
I don't even.
No, you look good.
But that's part of it, because I want people to know to be yourself. Like, I'm just being myself. Yeah.
100%. Absolutely. Well, thank you.
I could tell that you are too. That's why. So big up.
I don't try to do all the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to come as natural as possible, because I want to be transparent. Like, I think that comes with wisdom and just maturing, is that we're okay with being transparent and letting people know the real who we are.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Mugs, for being here with us tonight. I appreciate you being here.
Soon. Yeah.
I can't wait for you to come to ATL so we can link up and have some girl power. You know what I'm saying?
So much. And shout out again to yourself and your show, Most Wanted. It was nice, Mystic,
I appreciate you, and you have a good rest of the night, okay? And everybody that tuned in, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you as well.